Thank you, Dean Morrison. We now welcome Gadi Ezra, the voice of the class of 2015, to address his fellow graduates.
So the last time I spoke in front of such a large crowd was in my bar mitzvah. And the only difference is that today I actually know the most of you. But you look so beautiful today, the class of 2015. Thank you to the law school for this tremendous honor. Thank you, Dean Morrison. And good afternoon to our proud families, close friends, admirable teachers, and last but not least, my fellow graduates. Before I get to the speech itself, let me start with the main thing we all gathered here for. Something which has become crucial in every social gathering these days. The thing that almost defined our generation, a selfie. Dean Morrison, may we have a class selfie with you? Say cheese! Now this is an evidence we actually graduated. My friends, the LL.M is a true milestone for us all. We might be smiling here at Convocation, but as you all know, the road to Beacon Theater hasn't been paved with laughs and roses only. We have gone through an endless amounts of readings, hundreds of in-class lectures, intellectual debates and arguments. But today, I would like to talk to you about the less obvious aspects of these past 10 months, about the way I see the LL.M program and the way I see us. Looking back at this year, the notion of having us all grouped together under one roof is a bit surreal if you think about it. Where else could you have lunch with friends from Ecuador, Germany, Mexico, China, Italy, and of course Serbia, in one table? Given current global complexities, such a scenario is not even likely if you work for the United Nations cafeteria. Most of us had already begun our careers when we arrived here. Some came to seek a new professional path, while others came to develop expertise in their areas of practice. And let me be clear on this, tax is a legitimate area of practice in some countries. But one way or another, we are all leaving here with a prestigious NYU LL.M degree which can open the door to some of our dream jobs. But as I was preparing for this speech, I tried to ask myself, do we really have anything in common as a group, as people? And the answer is absolutely yes. I think that what unites us the most are actually the small, human moments we share together. Together we spend hours laughing and crying. We fell in love with New York and its endlessly rich culture. We fell in love. We lost our loved ones. Some of us got engaged, married, some even got pregnant. We moved forward from past relationships. We survived the endless winter here and even a small, quite disappointing blizzard. And we made friends for life. For one special year, people from countries whose name you didn't even know how to pronounce played major roles in your life. And to my friends from Bogota, I'm sorry, I'm still not sure if it's Colombia or Columbia. I guess that what I'm trying to say is, my friends, is that the LL.M year was so much more than just 24 credits for us. Let me share a story with you. Sometime in June last year, when our lives were packed into suitcases and boxes, an old friend grabbed me for a cup of coffee. And he told me that the LL.M program at NYU is a microcosm of the world. And when you think about it, it's like a study in anthropology, right? This program features over 60 different nationalities, languages, cultures, religions. It's amazing. But still, I think my friend was wrong. This program is not a microcosm of the world. This program, my friends, is a microcosm of the world's intellectual elite. The people in this room represent the best and brightest of their countries. Some of you are going to be political leaders one day, corporate CEO, policymakers, important professors. But our privilege is also our obligation. It was the great Spider-Man who once said that with great power comes great responsibility. We were fortunate enough to be here and gain the best possible education this world can provide. And we should pay back with an unconditional commitment to improve society and use our status to do that. Fights for women's equality or LGBT rights, challenges like anti-Semitism or other discriminatory practices against people based on their skin color or religion are all going to wait for us just one step outside of this hall. Thank you. You see, my friends, I'm not even 30, yet I have seen 5 wars in my life. 5 wars. Can you imagine? In some, I even served as a combat soldier. I've experienced devastation and I've seen sorrow. But let me tell you this, above all, I know how to recognize hope when I see it. And this group of people right here, the class of 2015, makes me feel hopeful. I'm hopeful because if there's one true lesson I've learned while here is that we are all so similar, no matter where we're coming from the far to the Middle East, to Africa, Europe, Latin America. We all want the same basic things at the end of the day: health, happiness, self-fulfillment. So this is part of NYU's magic, if you ask me. It draws together the most unexpected mixtures of people, just so they'll get to the most obvious conclusion, that we are one. Now, no one gets to this moment of graduation by themselves. Behind each and every one of us are devoted families and close friends who supported us mentally and spiritually. And no less, we should be very grateful for their financial assistance in this extremely expensive city. Indeed, that was the first year of my life when a $1 slice of pizza was considered to be lunch. So to our loved ones, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Soon, my friends, we will part ways, and the LL.M program will be a sweet memory, no more. But the lessons we've learned here, academic and otherwise, are here to stay. May NYU's values, perspectives, names, and prestige will serve as a compass for us throughout our journeys, wherever we'll go. May God bless you, and congratulations, the class of 2015.
Thank you. Mr. Ezra, Dean Morrison will now introduce